What happens when you plan absolutely nothing in Guangdong, China? Apparently, you climb a hill disguised as a mountain, sprint downhill like a tree-hugging maniac, accidentally stumble into a war museum, dodge half the city crowding a random park, awkwardly admire an opera house you can't afford tickets for, and wander through a daytime food market. Yeah, it's that kind of trip. Welcome to Guangdong. No guidebook, no clue, just vibes. Yeah, because I'm always on a mission to find the funny pictures. Tomo's dade bitchy with a strong chance of not giving a fuck. So apparently gonna do a hike up in these, I don't know, hills, what they call mountains. They're pretty small to me. Not an ideal starting point, but we'll see what happens. So they got a little thing here at the base, food, and it starts here. Not sure what this is, but we're about to find out. So this reminds me of Annie's Canyon Trail near San Diego in Southern California. In that, like, you start like in civilization, but that hike turned out to be really cool and easy. So this one might be the same. I mean, the pathway is pretty simple. People ain't geared up either. If this was Taiwan, you would see people in matching hiking outfits, hiking shoes, walkie-talkies. I mean, shit was pretty hilarious to me. But then again, there's been a lot of times that I'm not saying I should go all out, but I should have been better prepared. Like when I did Mountain Jade in Taiwan, that was all bad, but still did it. It's just some information that I'll never understand. Oh, so at the beginning, that little blockade, that's just a register. It doesn't cost any money, but it's for like just seems to be the rest area. I guess that's the elevation, and then it continues on. Still feels very urban. And it is. Got to the next level. You can go left or right. Okay, going right. Most of the people went left. But there's some people here. I'm definitely not looking forward to going down this part. Up, no issues. Down, that's gonna suck. Couple of roots, uneven spaces, dips. Almost done, at least with this part. I have no idea how long this trail is, or even the name. I'm magnified at 1.5. I feel a little further away, but it's still very apparent. Made a big jump from a 1219, I believe, to 1373, all in that one part. I'm seeing blue, so this is probably the top. In a lake below. You got this. Probably fine of 3,000 for fucking around. So I just need a view now, but there's definitely a lake. So it looks pretty good. But that doesn't. Downhill. Time to turn this off. Yeah, this sucks, man. I'm so slow. This is taking me forever to do. So after that downhill, there was some flat and then another steep uphill. Not looking forward to going down that. And flat again. Okay, that's pretty beautiful. I just hope that there's a better view. But this is like a nice, looks like this hike is worth it. So here's another view, still not optimal. The top is right up here. Okay, so over down there is where we started. Gotta move a little bit, but this is the view, and this is the same view that everyone's gonna get. So, I mean, I'll leave that up to you. I mean, it's not that long of a hike, but you don't get really varied versions of of you, this is kind of it. So that kind of sucks for someone like me who wants to hit a different angle and not get the same thing everyone else gets. But it is nice. You know, not gonna hate. Is it worth it? For me, I guess, because I just do random stuff. Well, I'm not getting footage because I'm going downhill. These trees are actually making it hella fun. I've almost slipped a few times, but with the trees' help, I've never used trees this much. I'm going down this pretty fast, so take advantage of the trees if you do this hike. Well, there you have it. Back to civilization, even though we never left. The downhills were a lot easier if you use the trees. So with that said, I mean, it's kind of worth it. There's other trails too. I mean, that lake was beautiful, or reservoir, whatever it was. So I'm totally down to check this out more, you know, but wasn't bad. Overall, I think it was worth it. Getting that coconut juice. Next stop, Random War Museum. And no, I didn't plan this. Now, I couldn't read anything, so I just spent 10 minutes walking around feeling like I should be paying attention to the history, but really I just kept thinking about how many people would be at the next spot. After all, this was the national holiday. There's also food and stuff you can get, but I don't know if it's gluten-free. Anyways, it was pretty cool. Next up, the Opera House. Not pointy, not crazy, just modern and interesting. It's that kind of architecture that makes you think, I could never design something like that. It was tight. Aside from that, it's on the coast, it's beautiful, there's a park. The biggest issue, it was during national holiday and everyone's traveling. The crowds weren't that bad, but it was still a little too much for me. I like more seclusion. All in all, I'd go back. Let's peep the scene, let's check it out in more detail. I mean, I'm not into opera or anything, but I would totally go to an event there. You know, you could see that there's a lot of those guys, a lot of that guys. You know those actors, you don't know their names, but you've seen them. Like, all these dudes are that guys. Seen them, but like I have no idea who they are. But yeah, I'd come back here. This place is pretty sick. Hey, what's up, folks? It's the Frisco Roamer. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Holla at your boy. Peace. And keep being curious. Now, there was one last place to go to, but it was so crowded that I was like, hell nah, I'm not going here. I just totally scratched it. I wasn't gonna do another Huang Fei Hong. That just wasn't gonna happen. So I ended up going to this other place. I don't even know what it was. It was a cool looking building. Could have been a mall or a hotel or something. There was a market, outside market, that I just window shopped, but there was no windows and just kind of wandered around. And then I ended up here for the sunset. So originally I thought this was just one park, but it turns out it's at least two. One's your standard issue city park, the other, a full-blown national forest park with dramatic scenery and way too many stairs. Both are great, but in very different ways. It gets crowded though, like really crowded. I came here twice, once to experience it and once to try and process what I experienced. You've got playgrounds, serene nature trails, postcard views, dramatic cliffs, and a bunch of mysterious stuff I still can't explain. If you like wandering aimlessly with a camera or just want to be surrounded by beauty and low-level confusion, this place delivers. Now let me take you on a visual musical journey, because honestly my words won't do it justice. Just peep it. Oh, you might see people flying their drones. Don't do it, because when I did it, police checked me. So yeah, just a word of caution. Check it out. place is huge. There's so much to explore here. You can't do it in one day. The farthest I've gotten is where those pink plants are, but you can go all the way around onto the other side and then walk all the way back onto that side and end up over here. So there's a lot to explore here. There's a beautiful park.